jeopardizing their job, their relationships, their sanity.
85% of us go online daily.
That's enough. Stop.
And some just can't look away.
You're ODing on social media.
We want to help change the path that you guys are headed on.
As the world emerges from the global COVID pandemic that forced many to live in isolation, a reliance on digital devices has never been stronger. A&E's new series, Digital Addiction, looks into the world of digital dependency and the families affected by it.
Tamara Barber is a teen interventionist, and she joins us this morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So I think, I'm sure this is not just a teen problem. Adults have this issue too. I'm just curious, how do you know if someone in your family is really addicted and they need an intervention, or they're just maybe spending too much time?
Sure, there are 9 areas that you want to look at. First, are they gaming all the time? Are they online all the time? When they're not doing it, do they feel bad about it? Do they think about it constantly? Do they need to spend more and more time? You see the time going up and up and up into hours. And then not being able to quit or even play less. You'll see them struggling with that. And then if they're having problems with work, if it's a teen, you'll see a decline in grades at school. And at home, you'll see them a whole lot less. They'll be locked away somewhere on their devices. And knowing that these problems exist, they do it anyway. And then they start telling little lies about the amount of time that they're spending, or they're not even aware of the time. And they use it to manage their moods and behavior.
Yeah, it's amazing to me when I see 6-year-olds walking around with a phone. How soon do you think is too soon? Because I feel like the sooner you start, the worse that gets, or the higher the risk for addiction.
Absolutely.
becomes.
Yeah, my soul cringes when I walk through a mall area and I see 3-year-olds holding devices that can barely walk. And according to the Academy of Pediatrics, 18 months, avoid it at all cost. 24 months and beyond, make sure it's highly specialized programming, and watch it with your children. 2 to 5, I would limit screen time to 1 hour per day and make sure it's high quality programming. And for children that are 6 and up, a parent must establish consistent limits on how they spend their time on any type of media platform, and then monitor. And parents should also model healthy behavior. I think in this environment, not only are the children having behaviors that are not healthy, their parents are modeling behaviors that are not healthy, and so they're seeing it all around. And it's not like we can get rid of technology. It's such an impactful tool that we use in our daily lives. Right. But definitely being more intentional about what you're doing online and making sure that you have that under control and it's not spiraling out of control, because it can happen very quickly.
So this is a new series, kind of like Intervention, where you're intervening in these. Give us a couple of examples of stories we'll see on this show, like some of the most unusual addiction you've seen.
Yeah, I think tonight's episode is the one that really just pulled my heart, because the moment that I walk in the door, you're going to see that there's a 5-year-old child in the household, and everyone has their own issues with technology overuse. I don't like to use the word addiction, especially for teens, but technology overuse. And you see it in this 5-year-old boy, and you're going to see that on tonight's episode. So I encourage parents to tune in. It's very eye-opening.
Do you think the digital companies and or the government should intervene to help tackle this problem that seems to be out of control and even parents struggle to help with?
Yeah, I think it's interesting how there is very little focus. And interestingly enough as well, I work for one of the big 5 IT firms, and so I see the wonderful ways that we can use technology. But then on the flip side, there are other companies that take this technology and use it to benefit themselves financially, and I think that's where we have the problem, and that's where we need to get some, I don't know if it's controls, but there's got to be some safety precautions that we put in place, just as we do with other addictive things in our lives, like drugs, alcohol, smoking, all kinds of things. We've got some parameters around. We need to do the same for technology. Otherwise, we're going to be living in an artificial made-up world, and it's coming from what I hear with Meta.
Oh, well, Tamara, thanks so much for joining us. For more on digital addiction, you can find it on A&E on Mondays. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.